Let me show you this clip of Whoopi Goldberg saying that blacks in America have it just as bad as women in Iran. And then I'll show you Wesley Hunt commenting on what she said.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Not if you're black.
Guys, don't go to Tehran. Do not, no one at this table should go to Tehran.
Let me tell you about being in this country. This is the greatest country in the world. But, yeah, I know that. And we all know that. But every day, we are worried. Do we have to be worried about our kids? Are our kids going to get shot because they're running through somebody's neighborhood? They are not big deals, and I don't mean to say they're not big deals to you, because that's not women, what I meant.
And they are not doing well there either. They are not doing well in Iran.
Again, it's this level of exaggerated delusion that makes their entire party laughable. Whoopi Goldberg, worth $60 million, talks on TV for a living, earns $8 million per year, is saying black people in America have it just as bad as women in Iran. Women who get blinded for showing their hair in public, who have absolutely no rights under Sharia law. It's these kind of dramatic and childish claims that led them to say things like, Joe Biden might be the smartest and most active person living on planet Earth right now. They make it impossible for any rational person to agree with them. But let's hear what Wesley Hunt thinks about what Whoopi said.
My district in the great state of Texas is actually a white majority district that President Trump would have won by 25 points. As I said, I'm a direct descendant of a slave. My great-great-grandfather was born on a Rosedale plantation. I am literally being judged not by the color of my skin, but by the content of my character. That's the progress, because, like, a lot of white people had to vote for me. A lot.
So wait,
I don't even ever want to hear Whoopi Goldberg's conversation about how it's worse to be black in America right now. That's a bit far. And my father, who's 75 years old, he was a man that was in the French quarters that had to go get a sandwich to the back door of the building. And his son is now a United States congressman in a white majority district in Texas as a Republican. That is America. That's America.
Democrats like Whoopi Goldberg, for some reason I cannot explain or understand, refuse to accept or acknowledge the positive progress made throughout American history. If you told aliens America was a country that was systemically racist and oppressive towards black people, and then showed them that we had a black president elected twice by a majority white country, the people who are supposedly racist towards the blacks, they would look at you like a complete moron. They made victimhood one of their main party ideologies because they thought it made them look sympathetic. But all it does is make them look weak and whiny. And that's why they're having a problem with male voters. No strong men who have ambition or pride want to subscribe to the ideology that their life is hopeless and everything sucks. But the Democrats believe that's the supreme way to live your life. The only men that ideology attracts are failures and losers who would much rather point fingers and find excuses for their shortcomings, blame the systems and the institutions. They instead elect to say, let's burn down all of capitalist Western culture, even though it's created the most prosperous and peaceful time in human history.